What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. I do hope you are doing well. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. On the screen, this side, you'll see my niece's QR code for her race for life that she is doing for Cancer Research UK. You've all been really supportive of it so far. Nobody is under any obligation to, but if you could, scan the QR code or in the description down below, please have a look for the link. And if you can, give any, that would be, like I said, greatly appreciated. You guys have been fantastic. She said that you've been leaving messages like MOT and all of that kind of stuff. So marching on together, love it. Thank you so much, guys. It is genuinely really greatly appreciated. So today's video, a little bit later than normal, doing a bit of research and watching of a couple of other videos as well, just to kind of get my head around a couple of bits and pieces. And in particular, I wanted to chat on Shay Charles. That's what I wanted to talk about, because there was something that was bothering me about it as a transfer, and watching Jer's video from the Leeds view has kind of compounded the way that I feel about it, or how I feel about it in in general, if that makes sense. So usual thing, I have a little presentation brought up. So what we've got, the standard kind of stuff. So as we know, it was widely reported, I want to say widely reported all over the place that it was a £25 million improved offer from Leeds United. Now, the issue that I had with this was that, when I was thinking about it, was just the level of credible information that was coming out in regards to the improved offer that had gone in there. So what I wanted to just do is just have a look at the sources and when they came out yesterday. So the first one was, and this was the one that was attributed to Simon Jones at the Daily Mail, was a Mail Online piece that if you look for it hard enough, you may find it, but it was very, very difficult to find, where he stated in his little, it's like his transfer update, that's the best way that I can describe it. So Leeds had made an improved offer for Southampton midfielder Shay Charles, worth up to 25 million. The Ellen Road club had their first offer rejected at the weekend and have returned with an increase as they try to secure the Northern Ireland international. So it just goes on to talk about Harry Wilson and just other bits and pieces and players and stuff. So it's just a tiny snippet to say that there has been an improved bid that's gone in. So that went out at 10 a.m. yesterday. It was updated, although the whole article piece was updated at about 10 to 9 yesterday as well, which I assume was just more information going on there. But if you go on to Simon Jones's X feed, there is nothing on there whatsoever at all. Nothing. So there's nothing promoting the fact that he's actually said this, or promoting the fact that Leeds had gone in with an improved bid, which raises a slight question about the validity of what's actually being said. Then next in line for that was Saints Extra, which is a local fan media outlet based down in Southampton. Roughly speaking, at about 12:26, they put out their piece saying that Leeds had made an improved offer, and that was, they were basing that off of what Simon Jones had said online. So there's that little piece that's there. Then the next piece that comes after that is Sam Coates at the Yorkshire Post. This is the only local journalist piece that I can find about this. So Sam Coates just basically saying, roughly speaking, at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, saying that Leeds had put in an improved offer for the player. Just to point out as well, the Simon Jones one, it does say 25th of the 6th. It should be the 26th, but it's a piece that he updates on a regular basis. So the Sam Coates bit saying that improved offer had gone in 13:58, so just a little bit before 2 p.m. is when that came live, and you can't find anything else. So Smith hasn't put anything in about it. There's no local journalistic stuff in regards to Southampton. So local Southampton journalists, like there was when the £20 million bid went in, to say or confirm that has actually happened, which just leads me to think, from a level of validity, it might not be as strong as was originally thought, possibly. Now, what I would say with this now is that I don't think that we're not in for him. I do think we're in for him. What I would say is that on the basis of the lack of reporting that's gone in with it, I would say proceed with caution, that there's a £25 million bid, and then there was some weird news site that said it had been rejected out of hand and that they wanted to stand fast on 30 million, which was proved to be a fake account. So you've just got to be really careful with the information that's out there. So I would say that we are in for him, but proceed with caution on it in terms of what's correct and what isn't correct. That would be my advice on that one. Next, what I wanted to have a quick look at was a little update on Nico Elvedi and also Zion Suzuki as well. Another keeper, Japanese keeper. We've mentioned him before. So I originally had my little creation of a list that had who I thought were like the 4 key targets within what Leeds were trying to do this summer. And I had Elvedi down as an absolutely key aspect of that. What I would say now is it's definitely not likely. Originally, the story of an €8.5 million bid came in from Build, and subsequent conversations that I've had in terms of Build used to be really, really reliable. It's not as reliable as what it used to be. It's gone a bit sensationalist and a bit clickbaity in terms of forming really, really good information or putting really, really good information out there. But local journalists on the ground, for where Nico Elvedi is concerned, have said that there has been no bid. Nothing. Nada. Nothing has gone in. And the thing is that we've had like Sports Witness now coming out and saying that Leeds have made an €8.5 million offer for him, that Borussia Mönchengladbach want more. It's worth persevering because he wants the Premier League move and only has a year left on his contract. That is extreme speculation, and I would take that with an extreme pinch of salt. Genuinely take it with an extreme pinch of salt. I would now say that doesn't look likely off of the basis of the level of reporting that has come with it. And again, you've got to look at the tiered sources that are saying or not saying anything with regards to Elvedi and what's actually going on or what's actually being said currently at this moment in time. Now, I want to move to Suzuki and have a chat about big old Zion Suzuki. So, there has been a new update as far as Zion Suzuki is concerned. So, this has now come from a credible source. So, we've heard information that we are potentially in for this keeper. However, the way of looking at this is this keeper would cost an absolute fortune, a €40 million price tag on him. So you're talking high 30s for him as a goalkeeper. Really, really good keeper in terms of he's fantastic with his feet. Very, very good in terms of saves and all of that kind of stuff. Playing very, very well for Japan in the World Cup at this current moment in time. Now, Gianluigi Longari, who is quite a decent, respected journalist over in Italy, who broke it on the 18th of June with regards to the Premier League looking with great interest at Zion Suzuki from Parma. From a scouting point of view, they'd likened Aston Villa and Leeds to clubs who are looking into it. Now, he has come out this morning to say that confirmation on the Leeds track unveiled last week for Zion Suzuki of Parma, saying that the interest from us as a club is concrete and we are looking at him. However, what I would say with this, when you read between the lines in terms of goalkeepers and what we're actually looking at, you've also got Aston Villa that are looking at him as well. And there is the rumour that Martinez is potentially leaving to go to Juventus next season in Italy. And you would think that the offer of Premier League football with Champions League football would be far too great of a pull for Zion, rather than coming to Leeds United, especially if he's going to walk straight in as being the number one. But Gianluigi Lungari is a reliable source, so we are looking at him. We've probably inquired with regards to his price. Whether or not we've taken it any further than that is, it's a different matter altogether. So it just depends how you want to look at it and how you want to view it. So I just wanted to give those two little updates on those situations with those particular players there, and obviously have a conversation in and around the Shay Charles thing, which it's not that it's not sitting right with me. Just when you dig around to find certain pieces of information, it makes it a little, it's so important to do this. Otherwise you're just going to be chasing your tail constantly. You've got to look at who's putting out the information. And like I say, with the Shay Charles thing, it's interesting that it's Sam Coates that's putting it out and not Graham Smith. You've not heard anything from Beren Cross. Adam Pope's not put anything out. The kind of reliable people that you would want the information from aren't putting that information out. So I just wanted to, in my own inimitable fashion, if that's a word, bring the information that I've got it in terms of what I've looked for. So like I say, I'm in agreement with Jer about Shay Charles, and when you dig a little bit, it just makes it seem like it's not as clear cut as the £25 million offer going in. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think that that's correct? Do you think that that's right? How do you feel about the Zion Suzuki thing, the Nico Elvedi thing? It's going to be like this now for the next few weeks, 100 million zillion %. It's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, please comment. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure that you have your comments on, notifications on. Take care of each other. Most importantly, please take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your time as ever. Cheers.